Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a videos a day from manhood. Women don't understand why men aren't helping them anymore. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
I think about it is either I'm ugly, which is why guys don't talk to me, or I'm like too attractive that they're intimidated, which is why they don't talk to me. And I don't think I'm ugly, so I'm gonna go with option number 2.
Why aren't you guys approaching women anymore? Like, I was at a bar and everyone is in their own groups, not approaching strangers. Like, not one guy, not even just for me, not one guy went up to a girl and just started talking to her. It was so weird. And I'm like, how am I supposed to meet people?
This society is changing a lot, and even when we see a guy out that we think is cute, a lot of times they won't even walk up to us because they're intimidated.
And I don't know,
and like that's weird to me because
We're not intimidated, ladies. Shut up with this shit.
I don't know. I think that's part of being a female is you want to feel like you're being chased.
I feel like guys do the chasing and girls like I'm the tequila, not the lime. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to like I'm not gonna chase. You know what I mean?
I am tired of the men that just don't go for it. They're just so scared. They think that they're gonna get rejected when it's like, bruh, like, just take a freaking chance. I am tired, sick and tired of this. Just come up to me and ask for my freaking name. Like, okay, like, you get rejected. Like, I'm sorry, like, it happens to me. But just take a chance. Guys, just take a chance. Just get some confidence. Like, just...
Why don't you just keep approaching and approach more men and keep on getting rejected? Why don't you just do that instead of telling men what to do? Men doing their own shit. Stop telling us what to do, ladies.
Like, I am trying to work so hard on my resting face. I don't know how to portray, like, single. Talk to me. Talk to me.
You can't.
I'm single. I've been single for 2 years.
You remember those saying when if you make an ugly face, it sticks with you for the rest of your life? That's pretty much the resting bitch face. You ladies have been putting it on for all of your 20s, all the way until your 30s. You can't change that face now. You're stuck with it.
I don't know what to do.
Guys are scared to talk to girls now. Even if they see someone, they might not want to approach you. Like, I'm
gonna say something super controversial and you do not have to agree with it. But first and foremost, men don't go up to women anymore because you guys call them pervy, weirdo, and all this stuff. And you guys scream at the top of your lungs you hate men. So if men aren't approaching you, I can see why. Another thing, I also believe it's the way that you present yourself and how you carry yourself. A lot of you women in real life are really bitchy. I've seen you guys. You have like a stick up your ass, the way that you guys look, the way that you act, and the way that you carry yourselves. I get approached 24/7 to the point where sometimes it's a little bit too much, even at the gym. But I also think it's because I'm always smiling and I'm very bubbly. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the hottest because I'm not. But I'm sorry, I still get approached by dudes when girls say, oh, men don't approach us and they're scared.
Her attitude and how friendly she is and just that aura that she puts out there is a lot different than most women. Most women have that standoffish, don't talk to me, like you're not good enough to talk to me kind of look. She's not. That's why she gets approached all the time. People just want to have conversations sometimes. And, you know, when a friendly person and a friendly face smiles at you, it's a little bit easier.
This and that, probably scared of you and probably don't want you because I get approached 24/7. I don't struggle with that one bit.
Today's modern women are strong and independent. Providing help to them is an insult. I won't do it. You got this, girl. Also, in the United States, it can be a dangerous proposition, as any such man can be arrested, and the so-called damsel in distress can turn on the Good Samaritan. At least Joyce gets it.
Too many men have seen the backlash of helping a woman just to see her turn against him, or forget about what he has done for her. I'll tell you a funny story. My husband and I were in the grocery store and his husband was treating his wife like shit and talking bad to her in public. And a man came up to the husband and said, "Don't talk to your wife like that in public, or I'll do something to you." And a woman ran to the guy who went to help her and told him, "No, don't help. I love him." And the man felt like a fool for standing up for her. Too many men have gone out of their way at some point in time to try to help a woman that they thought was in need without asking for anything in return.
I was one. We all used to be white knights. We all listened to the Disney stories, the fantasy, you know, riding in my Prince Charming fucking horse, going in and saving the princess. We all have that complex. It's within men.
Just to be crapped on by a woman who was either returned to an abusive relationship or to see that woman use his generosity and then laugh at him.
Yep.
I would never want to be a man because a man doesn't know whether he's helping or hindering.
Ooh.
A woman is some way and taking that chance of either being embarrassed or hurt because of a woman who will not appreciate it. I know I would never let my husband go out of his way to help a woman in need if she had an abusive husband, because I see too many women turn against the person that helped her and run to the abusive guy and act as if she is protecting him when he was the one that was smacking her around. It's just not worth it.
Nope.
Women are strong and independent. Remember, feminists say women are just as capable as men. If you guys are just as capable as men, why do you need men to step in and help you? Every time a man tries to help, he gets...
Exactly. I love that point. That if you're just as capable of men, why are you scared to walk in the alleyway at night by yourself? Why are you scared? You're just as capable as men. Oh, why? Because men don't even do it. That's why, huh?
Gets called a creep and plastered on the internet, sometimes losing his job, other times losing his freedom. Chivalry is dead, and modern women killed it. It's not worth it for a man to offer help to a woman in most cases today. That's why. You can thank third-wave feminism for the demise of gender roles. For example, women being nurturers and men being providers. There are far too many women today who go looking for the next TikTok video for clicks. We have all seen the classic gym videos of the guy asking a woman if she needs help with the weights, and then being promptly vilified as a creep or pervert. These types of women are so devoid of human decency and so utterly selfish in their narcissism that they'll happily see men's lives destroyed for a cheap social media post.
Of course.
The sad fact is that a man is one false allegation away from having his life turned upside down. Men have woken up to this fact, hence why men, especially young men, are increasingly reluctant to approach women, even when they're visibly in need of assistance.
I love it when young men come and comment down below on my channel, my videos, especially the Passport Bro videos, and they're like, oh, I'm 24 and I'm going to Colombia soon. Oh, I'm 25 and I'm going to the Philippines. Yes! Yes! It makes me so happy. It really does, guys, that you guys are traveling and seeing things at this young of an age, so you have a better chance, a better knowledge of what you want to do in your future. Now that you've seen in the Philippines, Colombia, Thailand, in your early 20s, your mid 20s, now you decide what you want to do. You want to build up and live out there? What do you want to do? Do you want to be a passport bro? Do you want a family still? You have a lot of time to figure that out. Us in our 30s and 40s, we have less time. But we just went through all the trials and tribulations for you young men.
Even holding a door open for a woman today can lead to accusations of sexism. It's mind-blowing to me how we have regressed to a state like this in our society. Most women are completely ungrateful, and they won't even lift a finger to help you.
Nope.
No matter how much or what you do for them. Even though they promise to pay you back or return the favor they never do, many of them spent their whole lives being told that people should help women, and women shouldn't have to do anything to return the favor or balance the yin and yang out. The moment they no longer need your help, you don't exist to them. Unless they are actual family members, don't bother helping them.
An unintended consequence of equality is that we lose our card as the fairer sex. The fight to convince society that women are mentally and intellectually equal to men, and in the woke left, even physically equal with the constant messaging of women defeating men in sports and hand-to-hand combat in modern Hollywood movies, has convinced many men to stop caring so much to protect women. We are just like them and more, the women said. A lot of men concluded that if so, there's no need to continue handling women with safety gloves on if women are just like themselves and don't need male guardianship or supervision.
Exactly. I shouldn't have to protect them from my cussing and speech just because they're women. I can cuss at them too. I cuss at men all the time. Why is it something wrong when I cuss at a woman? Now I'm emotional or something because I cussed at a woman? No, I treat her just like a man. How is that emotional? I tell my friends to shut the fuck up and do stupid things, stop doing stupid things. Why can't I tell that to women?
Now, women are outnumbering and outperforming men in school and college. There is a growing trend for gender inclusion in traditionally male-dominated fields. A lot of men are, in many measures, equal to or below many women today. A lot of them question, why should I protect someone who clearly doesn't need me, and is arguably even doing better than me? So now, we are expected to carry the emotional and mental strength to deal with the creepy catcallers or other day-to-day dangers that men face every day, like robbery, workplace danger, and potential gender-inclusive military drafts. Chivalry is slowly but surely disappearing. And while there is still a stigma against committing violence against women, rightfully so, there is far less societal drive amongst men to protect the women who insist that they can protect themselves. It's just the way things are now. In my opinion, all we can do is whatever we can to inspire our own men's protective instincts for us individually. I'm not even saying that gender equality is bad or that things should go back to the way they used to be. There are clearly pros as well. We get to vote, own property, and be our own individual people with our own rights. But there are always consequences to the changes we fight for, and this is one of feminism's monkey's paws that a lot of normal women who bought into it didn't see coming.
Ooh, I love...
Women have alienated men, and men...
I love that. The monkey's paw. You know me, and I love The Simpsons, and it just really reminds me of The Simpsons, of, how The Simpsons wished for all the things that they wanted, and horrible things happened to them. But when Ned Flanders wished for things, it came out differently.
Made men no longer see all of the women in their immediate society as women they should care about and protect. No small part to feminism and the strong independent woman trope. So, for example, on public transportation, men will sexually harass women, and other men don't care to step in and stop this behavior.
Nope.
Like a guy jacking off in front of a woman, clearly using her as masturbation material, or even physically imposing and touching her, or perhaps stalker-like behavior. Men just don't care anymore.
We don't.
We've had the care beaten out of us by harsh and misled words, neglect, and misandry. And who's the biggest loser?
Women.
They're far more on their own, while still being mostly vulnerable. Men, in a sense, have less burden on them too.
We do.
Even if this burden is for the good of society and their women. It's in many ways the end result of rampant individualism. It's no longer us working together.
Yep.
It's just me, me, me. The male protection instinct has been made foobar by our society's current existence. Anyway, that's all for today on Manhood.
Shout outs to Manhood, and he just featured a woman telling her story of her husband. I love our niche, guys. I love it. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.